Back here on Sports Just Cuz, Armand, Madeo, Sean Edwards, and I almost said Sean Armand. I don't know why.
It's all right.
Sean Edwards and Anthony Carlo
You got
accompanying.
Sean and Armand here.
That's true. Accompanying you on this rainy, cold evening. We just finished our playoff picture preview for the NFL. Moving on to a little NBA, and Sean Edwards, our NBA analyst. What have you got for us today?
Well, we could talk about my Los Angeles Lakers, if you guys
We could
want.
talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, with a loss, Kobe Bryant, though, did all he could, if you will.
Well, yeah, he did. 44 points. I mean, he didn't even play the fourth quarter. By that time it was pretty much a blowout. But on 34 shots, people are going to say, that already he's leading the league in shot attempts. But what have you, look at the ball club that is assembled around him and ask yourself again, why should he take so much shots? Kobe, right now, I know he's loyal to that franchise, but the level of mediocrity that he's being subjected to right now is ridiculous.
Well, Jordan Hill had 15 and 11, so he had a double on the night. So that they did have help, but I mean, Golden State absolutely just kind of took out the machine gun and just sprayed them. I mean, the offensive power coming from Golden State, I mean, they couldn't match it. I mean, you don't see many high-scoring games this high, 136 to 115. I mean, it's an unbelievable game, and you're playing the Lakers. You have to commend Kobe and the Lakers for doing their due diligence to fight in this game, because Golden State obviously, is led by a lot of offensive weapons between Klay Thompson and of course Curry, that are going to take over if you can't stop them. And one interesting thing Sean and I were talking about off the air was, I was joking around calling Kobe a ball hog, and then Sean said, you can't call him a ball hog because he doesn't have the components around him. And then I referred to the Knicks and how last year everybody called Carmelo a ball hog, but he didn't have the pieces around him either. So I mean, it's all the same.
Well, yeah, and you brought up before how he's taking almost 10 less shots a game now, or Melo.
Well, Melo's taking a lot less shots a game, I believe. Yeah,
it's due to the system that they're under now, or they're in the process of, trying to implement on the court, because people can argue that as the game goes down to the waning minutes, as far as the Knicks go, it kind of reverts back to that isolation style basketball, whereas whoever has the ball shoots it, basically.
And we're talking about last week. We were talking about. It was interesting how we were talking about, Kobe and the amount of shots he takes, and continuing. I think he's on a mission. The fact that he sat out last year, he's looking to win the MVP award. That's what he's. He said in his post game presser. He said to he said via ESPN that it starts and ends with him. If they don't win, it's his fault. He had to do more. If they do win, it was him. That's what he said.
I mean, Kobe said that.
Kobe did say that. I'm not quoting him for word.
I mean, he's not going to win the MVP if his team finishes 20-62.
Well, no, but I'm saying what he tries to. I think what he's accepting is the fact that nobody else is on that team has a hand in them winning.
All right, let's switch the subject here. So, what team do you find are on the rise right now? Which teams do you find are on the fall?
Rockets.
The Rockets. Why do you find the Rockets on the rise?
Well, they're on a crazy winning streak. I don't know how many games. What is it? 9 now?
I believe so. I think they're 8-1, and the Memphis Grizzlies are 9-1. They're playing each other tonight.
The Rockets are 9-1 with the win over OKC.
What's Memphis?
I don't know, but the Rockets are 9-1. And
Sean, what's Memphis? He's looking at it right now.
Memphis, they are 9-1. Look at that.
So they're both 9-1.
Yeah, they're
and
tied
they both
for the
play
top
each
of the
other
tier.
tonight, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's going to be a great game.
Actually, you are right.
All right, so let's give a little analysis work. Who we like in this game?
Rockets, Grizzlies. Let me see. I'll go with Memphis due to the fact that they're 1-2 punch down low with Gasol, Randolph. Although Dwight Howard has been somewhat impressing me, being more physically imposing, as everyone would kind of chastise him for in the past, but nonetheless, you're going up against Gasol and Randolph down in the paint. And who else really do they have besides Howard that attributes so much size?
James
their
Harden,
starting.
but I mean, he doesn't really have anything to do with,
Yeah, he's
playing
their
down low.
only implicator.
I like the Rockets in this game. I think that I think that they have a lot going for them. I mean, when you look at the Grizzlies, I mean, like you were saying, their strength is down low. Their strength is in the paint.
Yeah.
I think that not necessarily. I just think that the Rockets have a better advantage shooting the basketball, and I think that if they're going to avoid working the paint as much, because obviously you got two guys.
I don't think so. Why do you think they have a better advantage besides James Harden? Who else?
Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, but
Trevor Ariza.
Memphis can space the floor too. I mean, Vince Carter is a great three-point shooter,
Yeah.
and then you have no, seriously, I'm saying, I'm telling you, Vince Carter can space up the floor and shoot the three good.
He can for the
And
old
then you
man
have
that he
Courtney
is.
Lee, who's been shooting pretty effectively too. I mean, you have guys who can shoot from the outside.
So what are you saying? You saying the Grizzlies?
I think
are
Memphis is going to win this game.
based
I
on
just
down
don't
low
think-
presence.
I think Memphis plays better defensively, and I think the Rockets are more offensive-minded. But the Rockets, they have been struggling scoring the ball offensively, I think. They won the game 69-65 the other night against New Orleans or somebody. I don't know who it was against. But it was a really low-scoring game. James Harden shot like 3 for 17. I think Memphis is going to win this game.
Well, whose venue is this at? Are you sure?
Bro, you have the iPad.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm the one asking the question. Well, let me see, because both of these teams are coming off of 3-game win streaks. So look at the NBA schedule for tonight. Yes, I'm stalling while this loads.
We're waiting for Sean playing. I was hoping a little.
Yeah, Sean,
Alright.
Sean, we can't have dead air, Sean.
I know we can't have dead air.
Sean, you know who you remind me of? You remind me of the guy from...
Adrian Peterson.
No, you remind me of the guy from the Allstate commercials.
Really?
I remind you of the guy from the Allstate
His
commercials.
voice?
Yeah,
Okay.
He's got that robotic voice.
This game is in Memphis, gentlemen.
All right, Sean,
So
take us
Memphis
away
has
with this
the
one,
edge.
Sean.
So, as I'll just restate my prediction, Memphis is going to pick up this W tonight.
Who are you watching tonight? The Steelers and the Titans, or the Grizzlies and the Rockets?
Combination of both.
You know what's funny? Every segment 2 we have is usually our Monday night analytical work.
Right. But there's not much
So
to
we
analyze.
skipped that because I don't know how the Titans made on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, look, there's no contest. I know the Steelers lost miserably to
What
the
is
Jets
wrong?
last week.
What is
but
wrong with the NFL? Like, why do you schedule the Steelers and the Titans? And Steelers, yes, respectable ball club, but the Titans?
It's no contest.
Are you kidding me? The Titans?
Jake Locker
Hey, Jake Locker, he doesn't even play anymore. He got benched by Zach Mettenberg,
Yeah,
a fifth-round
Mettenberger.
quarterback.
is right.
It's ridiculous, man.
Hey, we all know we love the underdog story. Don't you like the
yeah,
underdog
we do love the
story?
underdog story, but the underdogs
Rocky
didn't get
Balboa
stepped on.
Rocky Balboa was
Rocky
a
Balboa
no-name.
don't play in the NFL, though.
He was a no-name.
All right, we got Apollo Creed standing right next to me.
Apollo
Remember
Creed.
Chris-
Remember that
Yeah,
memorable
yeah.
moment we had before we played that football game? We saw Chris Carlo and Sean Edwards strolling down the field. You know, they had the nice methodical run, and they were like...
They were jogging
And
together.
Anthony Carlo quoted, he's like, look, it looks like Rocky and Apollo have made a truce.
You know, he was a great.
Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
lost,
dun,
though.
dun,
Chris
dun,
beat you
dun,
up,
dun,
'cause you're
dun,
Apollo.
dun, dun, dun,
Wait,
dun,
did
dun,
Rocky
dun.
beat up Apollo? He lost him the first time, right?
Rocky went the distance with him the first time by points decision. He lost. Second time he beat him for the championship belt. And then third one he was trained by Apollo to beat Clubber Lang to regain his belt.
Ah, interesting.
Then
Anthony-
he gave up the belt to
Anthony,
face Drago.
Are you interested in boxing? Do you like boxing?
I'm a boxing fan, yes. It's one of my sports that I follow.
Do you actually follow boxing? Who's your
I-
favorite boxer?
I follow. My favorite boxer was Evander Holyfield, heavyweight.
You don't
know
like
who that
Floyd?
is? Floyd Mayweather. He's a
Everyone
light,
loves Floyd.
He's a lighter weight though. I like the heavyweights.
Oh, you like the heavyweights? What do you talk about heavyweights? Like over 200 pounds?
They always change the rules. Now it used to be like 190 and over was heavyweights. Now there's like 200 to 205 is like heavyweight. Then over that is like like something like a super heavyweight. Like there's so many different rankings, but My man,
Do you box though?
Nikolai
Do you
Valuev.
actually box?
Nikolai Valuev and Evander Holyfield threw down a couple of years ago. Actually, more than a couple of years ago. But Valuev was like 7 foot tall. Holyfield was like 6'3", and they called it the real life Rocky versus Drago. I box sometimes. I spar. Me and my brother will play around. Or I'll hit.
I can imagine that.
I'll hit the heavy bag at the gym. When we were younger, we were really into it. We had the headgear, had
Why
the
don't
gloves.
Is it 2-on-2 boxing?
No, it's more like a tag team match in WWE.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Me and Sean versus you and Chris.
No, I'm
Who's
more.
gonna body slam Anthony?
I'll body slam.
I'm more of a fan of.
MMA, you know,
the-
kicking and
No.
Choking?
No, I don't like MMA. I like boxing, but I'm a fan of boxing a few years ago. I'm a fan of when Mike Tyson was fighting.
So you think the game has
Evander
declined?
Holyfield. Oh, the sport has declined since the 1970s and 80s. That was its height. I mean, if you want to go back to the 50s and earlier, that was its real height. That was what people watched, was boxing. But when Ali came into the picture, Frazier came into the picture, Foreman came into the picture, they really boosted it in
I
the
know.
70s and 80s.
Boxing was a big betting sport, man, back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I think
Big
that's where the
betting sport.
bookie system was developed out of boxing.
Absolutely. And Rocky Marciano, the Mafia tried to get a hold of him back in the 1950s.
That's what's up.
You know, and
Mafia.
they tried to get him under their wing, and then you follow him, you follow Jack LaMotta,
Oh, man,
Robert De
he-
Niro played him in Raging Bull.
Look at him. He knows all of his boxing
Oh, I
stuff.
know boxing, and then the sport was resurrected later on in the 90s. I wouldn't say resurrected, but it got a spike with Mike Tyson, who's unbelievable. The guy was an animal. He walked into the ring, and the opponent fell.
He really was an animal.
He had how many first round knockouts?
How many years did he
Unbelievable.
bite
Mike
off?
Tyson was a transcender of the sport.
See, the way he talks boxing is the way I feel like when I talk football.
Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, you know everything about football. I wouldn't say I know everything about boxing.
No,
I'm
but you seem
passionate
like you're
about it.
pretty knowledgeable.
And of course, when he bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, that was fun
Yeah,
to
that
watch.
was-
That was when I remember it was all over the news in the morning. Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. And, boy, there was Lennox Lewis. There was Tommy Morrison. He fought. He was a heavyweight champ for a
All
while.
right, and come back to life now. You're reminiscing, man. You're reminiscing, man.
Well, what I'm trying to say is
What I'm
that
trying to say is maybe we should go out to the diner after this and get some food, all three of us. What do you think?
Well,
I mean,
He's got a lab report.
I got a lab report.
Sean's broke.
Kind of hungry though.
I mean, I'm on a budget constraint.
$5, right?
$5.
$5 foot long.
Woo! I think they might kick us off the air. What do you think?
Nah, we're going strong. Sean. Yo, Sean, can you rap in the air real quick for us?
Can I rap?
No,
on
rap
the
it
air?
out, Sean.
Rap it
for
out,
us.
Sean. Rap
Oh
it
my
out.
gosh.
Do it
They
real
put
quick,
me
Sean.
on the spot.
Put a beat on the background, man. Put a beat on. That's not a-
Dang, 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 ding, ding, ding,
And a beat. I didn't ask for you to, spaz out on the radio.
Moon. It's a beat.
That's not a beat. It's more like you sound like you're getting torched.
Oh, okay. And then Monsanti over here with the extra effects. Look. Yeah. On the ones and twos. Sean, don't got a fancy car, but I'm with my cousins in WICR. Yeah, it's a radio show. It's the way it goes on the air. I flow. No cursing. This isn't rehearsing. No ribbons.
I got you.
You know that is forbidden.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep it clean. The swag is mean. I won't mispronounce scheme like Monsanity. But it's alright
Try to
though.
get
We
it
got
doing
what you
this.
need from the NBA to the football league.
Woo! Cause I dunk like Vinsanity. It rhymed with Monsanti, okay?
Can't wait to see A-Rod play again.
Oh man, I can't
It's
wait.
right around
either.
the corner.
A-Rod, I just
Rodriguez.
can't wait for him to get up in the bag stance, do the thing behind his back. I know the whole A-Rod thing.
The
I know the whole
tricep
A-Rod
turn.
scheme.
The try. I know. Listen, I used to be able to impersonate every
No,
major
no,
league
no,
batting
no.
stance.
Me too.
I would say, name me a player. I had it down to the T. I can't
No,
do
you
that anymore.
Didn't. How did Julio Franco
What
bat?
time we at? We're running out of time here.
Yeah.
We are at
42.
All right, 7:45. We'll get off.
Mike Demers just texted me.
What do you say? Is he watching? Is he watching us live?
He probably is.
It's probably like, why is Sean rapping?
The hottest thing on WICR.
What is going on here? So, well, it went well. My main joke here, we're going to all the homes. Wow.
All right, we have dead air right now. This is not.
No, we don't.
Okay.
No,
All right,
we don't. I'll
listen.
just keep rapping.
No, it's not good, man. We're falling off
Yeah.
there. All right, so
All right, it sounds good. It was a good.
All right, it was a good show. It was a good run.
Sports just cuz.
Sports
Just cuz was very eventful today. We had a lot to talk about.
We did.
We
From
did. We actually did
girls
all the
to
spectrums.
Football, little bit of the NBA.
And now Sean's rapping.
We'll be
I was
back
on the ones and twos.
next Monday,
We shall
at-
return.
6:30.
Is that our last show?
6?
No, we have 2 more shows.
We usually come on around 6. I don't know why. We
Sometimes
had a bunch
6:15.
of clowns distracting us today.
We did.
Shout out to Jiggity.
Shout out to Rob Buncardo. Man, that kid is crazy.
That's my guy.
All right, everybody, have a great weekend. And what is it? It's Monday.
Everybody, cold turkey.
Have a great remainder of the week.
Have a great week, and we will see you.
Oh, Thanksgiving's next week. my
Catch you
bad.
on the flip side.
Ooh. On the flip side.